I've had many questions about the Yamaha qt50, so here it is with the Malossi 64cc or thereabouts top end. And there's the VM18 with the funny and crooked 28mm air filter from Treats. Aftermarket throttle cable on the frame exterior. Got a new charge coil underneath that cover plate and a new left crankshaft bearing seal. This has also got the MLM VM18 intake, which you can kind of make out. And then in the carburetor I have a 15 idle jet and and that seems fine so far. Just put this on, and an 85 main jet, but I've just started it up since I put it on. I think it was yesterday or something. So I haven't ridden it around yet, and can't ride it around now, but I will later. And so if we work our way over, what's going on over here? I think that's a newer ignition coil, and got a new crankshaft seal on this side as well. With this Malossi kit, installing the MLM exhaust was a bit of a chore because everything got pushed back a little bit, so I had to Dremel out these two, and I'm still working on that one, those mounting holes. And then what did I do here? This is a, oh hell, I think this is a B7 HS plug or a B6. I'll go over the other side and look. And then I've got my temperature gauge washer, and then the spark plug washer to space it out. Let's go to the other side, see if we can see what that plug says. Well, we might as well while we're here. I'm running premix, and I've got the Y splitter, so I've got the oil tank is now a reserve gas tank, which gives you like 0.8 of a gallon capacity total between both tanks. And I actually have a little tank that fits back in here, but haven't installed that yet. Because now, am I going to be able to see this damn plug? B5. It's a B5 HS. Okay. It's all the way on the bottom. And these foot pegs were busted up from another bike I had. These were missing here, so I just Dremeled off some stuff to make this a little easier fit. So let me put you down and see if we can start this thing up. Yeah, that was great. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put it on the ground. Is anything going to work? Alright, I'll pick you up in a minute. Hold on. get the idea. We'll take it out for a spin later. But I guess while I'm here, I've got the IRC NR77s on the front and rear. And what I ended up doing was I went to a bike shop and got these longer and wider fender stays and just put the stock fender on those. It sits up a little high. I guess I could drill a hole, try to drill a hole a little higher and lower them down some, but it seems to be fine. There's a little bit of spacing under there, so not the end of the world. And then I've replaced all those ridiculous stock screws where I could so far anyways. On that this left side and on the right side and inside on the case halves, etc., etc. And then I'd like to get a different shock. I think the main problem is clearance here. So if you get a fatter one, you've only got about an inch right there. And I think the on a side note, the Honda NC50 Express shock would bolt right up on there, but wouldn't really offer any advantage, I don't think. It's basically the same shock. I went to the hardware and got this stiffer spring, so the brakes snap back. No more of those sticky brake problems. I've also recovered the seat. These are just to cushion your hands from, I'm always putting it up to work on it, up on a table. And what else have I done here that I can recall? Well, here, all those socket cap bolts, here on the intake. Here, these weren't stainless, unfortunately, so they rusted some. So I've got the temperature gauge set up right here so I can see it easily. And then, as a matter of fact, the last time I idled it, that was like my max idle was 275. After letting it go for about 10 minutes. So, got a little iPhone holder here if you want to do your GPS speedometer. So there you have it. Stay tuned.